Hey y'all, well, I'm zooming out a little. I'm doing a whole bunch of hauls right now because some things that have come in. And the last of this subscription Stitch Fix is the one I'm going to do now. I think I'm going to cancel. I have plenty of clothes, almost too much. I need to go through my closets and thin things out and decide, do I want to kind of rebuild again or do I have enough? And but before I show you my Stitch Fix, I've got to I want to show you something else I got, but let me see if I can balance that. Nope, it doesn't want to balance, but I wanted to show y'all this first because this is so cute, y'all. I got my babies some new collars and leashes, so I'm just going to show you the leashes, and then the next time the babies are up here, I'll show you the collars, but it's the exact same thing. It is hot pink, or kind of a medium pink, with rhinestones. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that just pretty? I love it. And then I've also got on order, but I haven't seen that come in yet. That may have come in today because they were barking like crazy a little while ago. Is I also ordered them new tags. Every so often I do that. And then usually they will have a little plastic cover that goes over it once they've engraved it. But I always engrave our name and both me and Lance's cell phone numbers just in case they should ever get out. They've got more than one chance. And then I also put the line of our address. The only thing about doing too much on them, and when you have their name too, is it makes it hard for some to read if they really did get out. Because I saw this little dog that was in the street the other day, and I pulled over, and he was real sweet. He let me come to him, and then he let me, actually lightly grabbed his collar, and I looked at his name, and I was trying to see the name, but the phone number was on there too, and just two lines like that. I forgot his name, but I started calling him his name to help him feel comfortable. And he looked like a little Shih Tzu or some kind of a poodle mix, I don't know. But anyway, and he was in a cul-de-sac, and I thought, he's probably just got out, and they don't know he's out yet. And so, but it was hard to see the phone number. So finally, I was able to see it. I took a picture of it just in case. And then I called, and I said, hey, I'm out in this cul-de-sac. I told him the name of the road. I said, I don't know if you're missing your dog, but he just walked in front of my car. She goes, he normally, when we let him out, he doesn't walk all the way in the cul-de-sac. He just goes to the yard. Thank you for calling. Y'all, if your dog is not leashed, you should be with it for sure. Definitely don't say, oh, he knows to come back in, because he also walked into the street. And if I'd been a young teenager in a hurry and just kind of life is crazy and I can do what I want, or just a person who's not paying attention, or if he'd just run too fast, I would have run over him. And he was right in front of his house, but he stepped off the yard and got into the cul-de-sac. So y'all be careful with your puppies. They're your responsibility if you have them. But anyway, so this is the leash. And the collar looks just like that. It's matching. So I had to show y'all that. Ray and Velvet got to be styling. And their new tags, which will have their name, phone numbers, and a street address. I know I probably shouldn't do that because they're chipped. But is coming, and right now they're little hearts. Actually, Velvet's is a heart, Breeze is a bone. The new ones that are coming are little glitter pink paws. So I hope they're not too big, because you also don't want something that's too heavy, whether it's the collar. This is real leather, but it's super lightweight, and that's important because my little doggies are little, and I don't want them getting little neck aches from all that they've got that they're wearing. Okay, so this is my Stitch Fix, and I feel like I have seen this shirt before. This is a tank top, and that is not black, that is navy, and like a peach and taupe with cream edging, and I think it's very pretty. It's a V-neck, which is really important as you get older to wear more V-necks than the round necks, because they're not very flattering to right up here, where we get a little bit of this kind of fatty hump when you get older, unless you're really, really thin. But even still, then this isn't the prettiest area, and so a V-neck just looks a little more modern and a little more young. And so that's what this is, and it's a it's a A-line that goes down past your hip, so I like that. It looks like this jacket is so similar to that, it's weird, but it's a navy jacket, so I'm gonna have to try this on. It's a wonderful material, y'all. What is this material? I bet it's not going to even say. They never do say. Skies Are Blue Clothing.com. Let me look down here and see if it says 50% polyester, 44% modal, and 6% spandex, and the lining is polyester. The beautiful thing about polyester is it mimics the look of silk, and it doesn't wrinkle so bad. So I love that. That's kind of weird though, because look how that and that almost match, but they don't. I wonder if they're going to blend when you have this on, because this is navy and navy, so we'll see how they go. But that is it's just a notch collar lapel, and it's lined, and it's no button, and then a pocket, so a faux pocket. That's a real pocket. So that, the only thing about what they're sending me now is it's still winter fall. I mean, that's not spring. People aren't wearing heavy jackets. Here's another navy, so they're going navy, which is fine. But again, it's fall. It's not fall. I do love this. It's a plaid with polka dots. That's pretty. That's really pretty, y'all. I like that a lot. Okay, so it is lined, and it has the white with navy polka dots. And I like that this particular kind is casual, again, because obviously if you're wearing a jacket, it needs to look casual. People are not wearing suit jackets anymore, y'all. You're going to date yourself if you wear that. You need to look a casual jacket if you wear one. It can still be nice. It can be tailored. Just make sure it's casual in style. And see how this is folded up. And I could fold it up even one more. I wonder.
This troubling topic that's influencing not only our...
That's Joni Eareckson Tada. Let me close that. I hit my little... I was watching, she was talking about quality of life. Obviously, she's a quadriplegic, and so she certainly had to deal with that issue, and I wanted to hear her opinion, talking about quality of life for people. All right, so there is that, and here is this next to it. What do y'all think? Does the plaid and the floral, because of the colors, go together? Or is that too much? What do y'all think? I'm kind of old-fashioned, but I feel like that could go. Because the plaid's so finely done, it almost looks like lines, and it would go. Plus, you know, now in fashion, they mix florals and lines and polka dots. I'll have to try it on and see. Y'all give me your comments what you think. And then also, they gave me a pair of navy pants, which that's really important, and I'll tell you why. I don't have but one other pair of navy pants, and they're kind of worn. Y'all, there's a time to go through your wardrobe, even if it's your favorite stuff, and get rid of it because it's worn looking. And you need to go ahead and get a fresh something. And a pair of fresh navy pants is always a good idea. These are cuffed, which is that back end cuffs? It looks like it is. And this is by Tribal Fashion. Okay. We'll see how those do. They've got pockets. And let's look at the top. It's no zip up. This is pull-ups, but it does have pockets. Are they faux? These are kind of faux. And here's the thing. If you untack that, then it does lay differently under your clothes. So I don't know if I would do that. It does have pockets on the back as well. So we'll see. I'll try all this on, and if it doesn't fit perfectly, it's going back. Because I'm just learning. I don't need to keep having additional clothes now that I've had Stitch Fix for a while. I'm going to put it on hold. I'm not going to cancel. I'm going to put it on hold. Like this shirt's from Stitch Fix, and I love it, y'all. It's casual, but it's fashionable. It's 3/4 length, which is important to me just because this part of my arms, just, you know, as you get older, unless you're in really great shape, this is kind of saggy. And it also isn't so tight on the belly, but it's not so big that it adds weight. So I do like the purchases that I've gotten, don't get me wrong. And then the shoes I fell in love with. I tried them on earlier. I had to because I loved them so much. But I got to tell you, they're way too narrow and tight. And I hate that because this outfit needs this. It's a white, but it's a blue hue. Do you see this? How this is a blue hue. And look at these colors together. Look at all this together. How pretty that would be as an outfit. Isn't that pretty? Where you've got the plaid, you've got the floral, you've got the plain. You could just do a different top than the floral, like a cream color, or, you know, a similar, like a dusty grayish white shell. I love these. That is a pretty flat, y'all. That does not look old lady because, honestly, it looks like an Armani. You know, it's very pointed toe, but the problem with the very pointed toes, they tend to be more narrow. So you have to go up not half size, but a whole size. So instead of a 7.5, I went to an 8, and I should have gone to 8.5 because these are painful to put on. These are by Franco Sardo, and I really love them. I think these are beautiful. This could just, imagine how much this would dress up an outfit with jeans. It would just take it to the next level instead of a pair of flip-flops. Or in the fall, having a light color that isn't white. This is it's truly a blue hue. Can y'all see that? I don't know if because of the lighting, if y'all can see the blue hue. And then on the bottom, it's shock absorbing, which that's important. You don't want wood. You want shock absorption. Stacked wood has no shock absorption, so you just get a backache after like 10 minutes when you wear those kind of shoes. But I like the way that they have surrounded the entire, it's like an oval instead of the half, and they've surrounded the whole thing with the leather. And that's real leather. Y'all, that's a nice shoe. I think I'm going to ask them, instead of doing a cancel, to do a replacement with 8.5. And hopefully, the only problem with that is, again, because this pointed toe, I hope it doesn't make it too long for me to walk, you know? But that's the only way to get the width, because of the shape of the shoe and the style. It's almost like a men's loafer, do you know what I mean? But it's very classy looking. It's not gender neutral, because I don't really like gender neutral. I want things to look more feminine. That's just my style on most things. But oh god, these really smell good, so I feel like these are going to be good. And so that's it. I'm going to try all this on and see if I want to keep it, but I think it's all really good stuff. Comment below if you would put these together, though. Let me know, would you put the floral and the plaid together if the colors match? Okay, love to know your thoughts. Or would you just find a solid to go with that? Let me know what you're thinking, and I'll talk to y'all again.